right, welcome to I think the first ever vertical live stream. So if you are watching this and you're thinking, "Hey, why is my screen? Why is there black areas on my screen?" That means you're watching it on your PC or on your like phone, like vertical mode. So if you are watching it on your phone, turn it vertically. And this is a vertical live stream that I am testing here. I'm gonna go over some Nintendo news. I'm gonna go over some Nintendo Direct news and everything, some updates in the world of Nintendo regarding the potential next week Nintendo Direct. There's a lot of news, a lot of updates that we've heard about this Nintendo Direct that I want to talk about and tell you guys about, and then kind of discuss whether we see this happening because I have opinions. I'm going to read the news to you, and then we're going to share these opinions. But in the meantime, this is our first vertical direct. Hey, Joyce, hey, Lon, welcome, Cosmic. We got P here in the chat. We have Snug Ash as well. What do you guys think about this vertical direct? Are you guys watching on your phone? Let me know. Are you watching on your phone? Are you watching on a computer? How are you watching this live stream? It's meant for your phone. So it's a first vertical live stream on a channel, and it'll also show up on the live feed for the shorts. So this is a pretty cool feature that Nintendo, not Nintendo, YouTube just added. So Johnny says I'm watching on my phone. That's awesome, perfect. Yvonne is watching from her iPad. Simon17 is watching from her phone. Joyce on her phone as well. That's right, the vertical thing, right? So yeah, we got a vertical live stream going on, and I wanted to instead of making a video this morning, I wanted to go live. I wanted to live stream and talk to you guys about the latest because I wanted to get your input as well. I wanted to get this live feedback from you in regards to what Nintendo has said in the past, what credible leakers are saying in the present. Okay, because I'm a little bit conflicted in that sense because well, let's go ahead and recap. We are expecting a Nintendo Direct, right? It wasn't this week; it's eventually next week. So next week we are expecting the Nintendo Direct from Nintendo, right, to issue us some games and such and such. But the most recent update on this is that a credible leaker known by Nate Drake or Nate the Hate on his podcast, he basically kind of gave his he he didn't really say I am 100% sure or this is happening. He said I believe that this is the type of direct we could see happening. So what he mentioned was that he feels like this is the type of direct that he could see happening, and he mentioned a direct partner showcase. Okay, a direct partner showcase is dedicated to partners, Nintendo third-party games, right? And so not to first-party games, but a partner showcase is for third-party games, meaning Nintendo has nothing to show. Okay, because if this happens, that means that Nintendo has nothing to show us for the rest of the year when it comes to games that right now another Code Red Collection, Mario versus Donkey Kong, Princess Peach Showtime, Mario, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and Luigi's Mansion is it for the year, right? And so, is that it? Are these 5 games that Nintendo already announced? Is that the entire Nintendo first party game for Switch for the year? And if it's a partner showcase, if we do get a partner showcase, then that kind of answers the question, right? But then again, it goes against what the president of Nintendo stated just a couple months ago in a meeting when he was asked that same question. How long will the Nintendo Switch be supported with games? And so I'm going to go ahead and go over this here. I have it right there. Wow, I'm so small now. Let me know if you guys can read that. Let me know if you guys can read that. Maybe make it bigger. Anyway, e- yeah, it's like a Xbox Direct Showcase. It's like an Xbox partner. They also say partner. I'm having my bubbly here, bubbly. Um, but yeah, it's like a showcase dedicated to a showcase dedicated to partners, to third party games. And so Nintendo president Furukawa, in this interview back in October, he mentioned, right? They asked him the question of how long will the Nintendo Switch be supported with games, right? So Nintendo president Shota Furukawa says Switch games, okay, specifically Switch games, will continue to be released until March of 2025. As VGC reports, VGC is Video Games Chronicles, right? Very credible, also news outlet. Furukawa gave an interview with Japanese publication Nikkei, where he confirmed that Nintendo's focus will remain on the existing Switch hardware until March. Okay, this is a typo. That's 2024. I don't know why it says 2025 here and 2024 here, but it's basically 2025 on both sides. And so with that, and the latest rumor we've heard of, right? Although to give Nate credit, he didn't really say, "Oh, I'm 100% sure this is going to happen." He said, "I see this happening," right? And of course, Nate is a very credible leaker, credible resource we have in the gaming world, and he's high value, you know. But yeah, he gave us. I think it was more of his opinion that he might see a Nintendo Direct partner showcase rather than a full direct, because he also sees that next month there could be a reveal for the Switch 2 before the developers conference. And so, yeah, I want to get you got your guys' opinions on this, because how do you guys feel about this information? We have two pieces of information. We have Nintendo, right? The president stating that we are getting Switch games until 2025, March of 2025. That's the end of the fiscal year, the next fiscal year. And then we have a very credible leaker, which is suggested. He's just suggesting. He didn't say 100% sure, unless he can tweet about it and say, "Yeah, I meant to say there's 100% surety that I've heard that it's going to be a partner showcase." He didn't say "I heard." He said, "I feel it's going to be a partner showcase based on what Nintendo has left," right? But in the end, we don't know what Nintendo has left until Nintendo kind of says it. And so I kind of read. Let's see here. I kind of can read it in full screen mode. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think no, not at all. But it's interesting nonetheless. It will be very complacent of them to just toss 2024 away. But on the flip side, the Switch 2 does get more time to be even better. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that statement. Um, yeah, so basically, I mean, it's a win for us fans anyway, right? It's a win for us fans. If we get Switch 2 earlier, then that's a win for us. And we have the developers conference happening very soon. And so with this, could Nintendo reveal the Nintendo Switch 2 next month? And if this is the case, we're talking about within a couple of weeks, since they have to reveal it before the developers conference. And I see the argument from a lot of content creators out there where, yeah, we want to reveal the Switch 2 before the developers conference. That way, when Nintendo is president, they can speak freely about the next gen system. They can hype up the system to developers, right? But then again, that part I don't doubt too much, right? I kind of feel like we could see that reveal of the Switch 2 next month because of that purpose. That's a very good reason to actually give us a Nintendo Switch 2 reveal or teaser. Okay, reveal or teaser. We might get a teaser next month and then a reveal in April. And so, with that said, I feel that we are getting a full Nintendo Direct. I do feel we are getting a full Nintendo Direct. It doesn't take away, you know, it doesn't take away from the potential reveal for the Switch 2 for next year, right? Having a full Nintendo Direct next week doesn't take away from the Switch 2 reveal. It doesn't. It just kind of honors the Nintendo Switch and then makes it, it doesn't just kind of end it abruptly, right? Because the Switch has done so much for Nintendo, and to not kind of send it off in a good way with ports and stuff like that, I feel like if they don't do a full direct and they don't issue games like the president mentioned, that it'll kind of end it abruptly. It won't be that kind of passive kind of transition, right? It'll say, okay, you know what? No more games for Switch 2 for Nintendo Switch. March, Switch 2. This is all we get, and then guess what? No games in April, no games in May, right? We know that we're getting in June or July. We get Luigi's Mansion. Paper Mario doesn't have a release date yet, so there's a couple of dates that will have nothing for Nintendo, right? So that's why I believe that this Nintendo Direct has to be a full one, and it will not take away from next month's potential Switch 2 reveal. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and read some questions from you guys. Yeah, we also have Pokemon Day on February 27th, right? So that's another time where we're gonna get game announcements on February 27th from Pokemon, right? They can't really mention straight out Switch 2. They can mention, they could potentially show us a game and not give us a release date, but they can't really mention Switch 2 since it hasn't been announced. So Pokemon Day on the 27th, great addition, Johnny. That's a good bring up there. Let's see what here. Enrique says Switch 2 won't have that many games at launch, and the current Switch will still get games for years to come. Again, backwards compatibility is the real solution for them, and if not, they are sucking. I believe it. I agree with you. I agree. So, yeah, but first thing, backwards compatibility for the Switch 2 has to be a thing. They have to have backwards compatibility. This has to be a thing. They will lose so much if they don't have backwards compatibility. The Switch 2 is about to be the most sold console in Nintendo history, and with over 150 million accounts. Can you imagine the software? Oh my God, over 1 billion software download, billion software. That's a game that you guys have purchased, right? Imagine spending that much on Nintendo games for them not to be backwards compatible. That would be crazy, Yeah, exactly. There we go. This is exactly what I wanted to hear. Master Detective J2 hit it on the mark, because that's exactly what I heard. When I heard Nate talk, this is exactly what I heard. Nate said that when he mentioned partner showcase, it was informed speculation, whatever that means. That means that based on what he has heard, he thinks that it could be a partner showcase. Not that he heard the word partner showcase. Maybe Nintendo has more third-party games to announce than first-party games, right? So that's what I understand from informed speculation, which means that according to what he has heard, he feels that what he has heard belongs more within the setting of a partner showcase rather than a full direct. So basically, he was kind of speculating based on the information that he received. And so that's not necessarily telling us that we're not going to get a full direct. We can get a full direct, right? And then within this full direct, Nintendo can focus maybe on 3 to 4 first-party games, and the rest could be third-party games from Nintendo. Nintendo can issue third-party games for the rest of the entire thing. And so what is going on, Leah? What's up? And so yeah, Master Detective. That's exactly what. Is that a quote? Is that a direct quote from Nate? Let me know in the chat if that's a direct quote from Nate. Because I'll be happy because yeah, it just what's been reported out there. It's not what I heard, and I wanted to make sure that everybody gets the right information, right? The right information, and not take words out of context, right? Because it's easy to take words out of context, and then at the end, you know, everyone is kind of Master Detective says yes, it is. That's good. You know why? Because that's exactly what he said. It was a speculation based on information he heard, not that he heard partner showcase, right? And so a lot of outlets are reporting partner showcase and saying Nate said we're going to get a partner showcase when indeed that's not what he said. He said that based on the information he heard, a partner showcase feels more into, it fits more to the programming than anything else, right? And so it's important, guys, that we kind of break this down because we want to make sure you get the right information and then you have the right expectation. Expectation is everything. When going into a Nintendo Direct, expectation is everything, right? It's everything. So I want to thank, shout out to Master Detective J2 for updating and giving me that information because that is just that makes me feel better because it's exactly what I also heard him say. And so with that, now we can say, hey, I personally believe, this is just me. I haven't heard anything. I have no sources, but I believe we are getting a full direct next week. Why? Because Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa says Nintendo Switch games will continue to be released until March 2025. And so in this Nintendo Direct, Nintendo has work to do, right? They need to issue games and port, and if this is indeed the very last Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch, then it's going to be a great one. We might get a lot of ports that we wanted, right? Not saying that we will, but the potential of us getting Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess on the Switch, it increases, right? The potential of us getting Metroid Prime 2 and 3, it goes up to the roof, right? The potential of getting what is it, that Yoshi's Wally World 2 or whatever, it increases. So there's a lot that can happen now with if you put together what Nintendo president said and what could be happening with this being the very last Nintendo Direct, right? So yeah, it makes perfect sense. It says maybe a Direct Mini partner showcase, like a Direct Mini paired with the partner showcase, like with so it's like a combination of Direct Mini, which yeah, we have first party games, and then a partner showcase. That is also very possible. We can get a combination of a Direct Mini partner showcase where Nintendo can offer us first party games and of course third party games, and that'll make it a lot smaller. But then again, that will kind of mean that Nintendo's ending the Nintendo Switch games there, right? Because how many games can they announce from here to March of 2025? Although there might be more games announced in future directs in June or in September for in order to get games until March of 2025, and so we can't rule that out either until Nintendo themselves have said it. You know, let's see here. So that was in a January newsletter. Yep. All right, let's see here. Switch games scheduled for 25. And know of Professor. I like to game. Let's see here. All right, let me get more questions of you guys because you guys have good questions to get support. Let me see here. So yeah, guys, what do you think about this live stream? We are streaming vertically, so if you're watching from your phone, you should be comfortable just watching from your phone. See the content here. It will be a general direct, not a Zelda direct. No. No, I don't think we're getting anything Zelda Direct anytime soon. It could be no, yeah. We're not. We might not be getting a Zelda Direct. We might get a Zelda game, but not a Zelda Direct. And so, yeah, I feel so much better knowing that Nate clarified that because everybody's running with it. Everybody's running with it. Everybody's running with saying, "Oh, Nate said this when he didn't say that," you know. And so it's very important that we go with the right expectation into the Nintendo Switch Direct, knowing what will happen. Right now, we don't know yet. It's nothing is confirmed until Nintendo issues that announcement. Hey, we're getting this type of direct, right? We're getting this type of direct, and you know, will Nintendo announce VR for Switch 2? Hey, you never know. We found a patent for a VR accessory for Switch 2. A VR accessory for Switch 2. Not that the Switch 2 will be VR, but an add-on, just like PlayStation has their VR headset. Paper Mario was 2020 and 2024 Paper Mario. Yep, you're right. You're right. 4 years apart. Professor Layton, New World of Steam. Nice. Let's see. Wait, Nintendo officially announced that games will stop being released in 2025. Yeah, yeah. Nintendo. The president of Nintendo officially stated. Let me go ahead and highlight this question. Um, this question is from via Villanio Snake. Yeah. So yeah, Nintendo officially mentioned that the Nintendo Switch will continue to receive games until March of 2025. Now, this makes sense. You know why? Because March of 2025 is the end of the fiscal year that's about to begin right now in March. Okay? Right now, this March, next month, we are ending the 2023 fiscal year. The 2024 fiscal year starts in March next month and ends in March of 2025. And that's how Nintendo sees a year, right? They don't see a year as a calendar year. They see a year financially as a fiscal year. And so when they talk about releases for fiscal years, they're talking about beginning in March and ending in March. And so when Nintendo President Furukawa said the Switch will continue to get games until March of 2025, he was talking about this fiscal year coming up right now. And so this Nintendo Direct that is upcoming next month is responsible for announcing the games for this coming fiscal year, ending in 2025 for March. And so, it goes together. You see how it kind of fits perfectly together, you know? And then with us getting that Nintendo Switch 2 announcement also this year, we might get more Nintendo Switch games this year than Switch 2 games. And then we might get maybe a couple of Switch 2 games, maybe one or two or three launch games, along with other third-party games that are ready on launch day, right? But then next year in 2025, that'll be the true year for Nintendo Switch 2, right? That'll be the true year for Switch 2. This Nintendo Direct should put like a period at the end of the sentence for Nintendo Switch, right? Then the following Nintendo Directs should announce games coming to Switch 2 and games making the Switch 2 all the way to next year. And so that will make it for a good transition. This will be a nice year for Switch 2 games and ports, for Switch games and ports, and it'll give some time people to kind of get ready, right? They issue an announcement or reveal around the end of March, and then we're in Switch 2 season, right? But with the Nintendo Switch still getting awesome games for the 150 million accounts that are available now, you know? So let's see here. The Switch 2 is coming out this year at Christmas time. I I would say earlier than that because if Nintendo Switch 2 comes out in Christmas, then there will probably be no time for Nintendo to kind of promote the games, right? You would have to give some time, from release to Christmas for the holiday season. It will be available for the holiday season. Yes, that answers that question. But the release date will probably be around summer. I would say summer to August to September, right? Around that summer. September is still summer, right? From June to September. That's my release window for the Switch 2. You know why? Because then from that point on, in September, Nintendo can focus on just promoting the Nintendo games that will help sell the console, right? Nintendo can release a console without games. The console is not going to sell. People are going to say, wait, I don't want to buy that console without games. I have my Switch. I got my entire library of Switch games. And that doesn't have any. I'll just wait. I'll wait. But when Nintendo releases a console a little earlier, then they have more time to promote these games. You see how Nintendo is promoting Paper Mario a lot now on Twitter? You see how they're promoting the upcoming games. They're promoting. So this gives Nintendo enough time to promote their games by having an earlier release, like a summer release, and then everything else is full Switch 2 games, right? The big ones, the big exciting Switch 2 games. And let me tell you, I keep saying it. This is the most exciting time to be a Nintendo fan, right? That transition, that like that night before Christmas, where you're gonna wake up in the morning and see brand new things coming, right? And so we are there now. We are there now. This is Christmas Eve, okay? This is the Christmas Eve season. Nintendo is about to give us something new in the morning, something brand new, and we're about to enter a new era, a new generation of game. Okay, the next Mario is coming, guys. The next Splatoon is coming. The next Animal Crossing is coming. The next Pokemon is coming. Right? It's like the next, the next main line game, not just a third, like a side game, like a sports game or whatever. I'm talking about the next 3D Mario, like that next big Mario, that next big Splatoon, the next a big Pokemon game, that next big Zelda game, even though we don't see it a couple of years from now. I mean, the next is coming, right? And it's so exciting to be in this moment in time, knowing that we are about to witness greatness, right? It's like, what will the Nintendo Switch 2 look like, right? Like, will they have Joy-Cons? Will the Joy-Cons be different? Will have different controllers? All these questions will be answered very soon. And then the question is like, how will the next Mario look like? How big will the world be? Is Bowser gonna be a playable character? Is Bowser still gonna be the villain? Or what's gonna happen within the game? The next Animal Crossing. What will happen in the next Animal Crossing game? Will it be an extension to New Horizon? Will it be a new world or a new something? Right? It's just so many questions that'll be answered in the next couple. I would say this year to next year. That again, it's the most exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. You know, and so let me know in the chat, what game are you looking forward to the most coming to Nintendo Switch? Like, what game are you looking forward to the most? Right, the next that next game, that brand new next first party game that captivated you, the one that you're probably still playing, right? Mario Odyssey 2, right? Maybe it's not Mario Odyssey 2. Maybe it's something bigger than that, or something, another name, right? Mario Journeys, like we heard around there, So tell me, what is that next best big game for you? We got here. I'm looking forward to the new Zelda the most, right? And after Tears of the Kingdom, how bigger can this game get? It's a question, right? Crazy. Liam Hughes says it's gonna come out in August. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Around that time. Donkey Kong 3D game, right? We haven't gotten a Donkey Kong in a while. Can you imagine like the next Donkey Kong game playing on a brand new hardware with brand new graphics and resolution and everything on that 8-inch LCD screen from your new Nintendo Switch 2? It's gonna be crazy, you know. And so we're here, guys. We are in this season. We are in the season of the best time to be a Nintendo fan and the most exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. Because from now on, when the Switch 2 comes up, you know everything is brand new. Everything is so brand new. And it's only gonna get better and better and better. And let me tell you one more thing that a lot of people are not saying around there. Did you know that the Switch 2 has the potential to be, instead of a 7 year console like the Switch, because we're about to celebrate the 7th year of the Switch in March, but it has the potential of becoming a 10-year console or even longer. Why? Because of everything we have heard so far for the Switch 2 with DLSS, right? 3.1 and AI upscaling. You know what AI is, right? AI is software based. AI can always be improved. So therefore, we can see the graphics improve right before our eyes with an update, which is insane. We've never had this type of technology in our lifetime. This is all brand new. We're entering the AI stage, and I know AI can seem a little scary in some areas, but when it comes to software, when it comes to upscaling, when it comes to learning, right, how to process an image, AI can keep learning and improving and making the resolution better and better and better and better, making things look better only with AI. Right, robots are taking it. The Mall 5 says robots are taking over. Robots are not taking over. Artificial intelligence. It's just one thing that we didn't have before, and I do believe that Nintendo Switch 2 will look great. Right here, let's go ahead and read this here from Johnny Hernandez. There's a rumor that Switch 2 will support NVIDIA, DLSS, and AMD FSR 3. That'd be awesome. That right there. For those of you who are not too much into the spec or identifying them, that means the games are gonna look incredible. Okay, they're gonna look incredible, and then with AI upscaling, it's gonna continue to improve, which is crazy. Not robots aren't taking over. Humans are still taking over. Yeah, I don't think I think we're gonna be here for a long time. And so let's see here. Can you sing? I Want It That Way? From Backstreet Boys? Is it Backstreet Boys or Sing? But I mean, it's exciting, guys. It's super exciting. Okay, everything's happening, and it all starts. Let me tell you, it all starts next week. Okay, all right. It all starts. We already have the credible leakers. Remember, this the Nintendo Direct this past week was never mentioned by any credible leaker. That date was just thrown out there, and everybody ran with it. Right? There was no real tangible information or security about that date. Right? But now we have real credible leakers, people who have never gotten a Nintendo Direct date wrong, letting us know, no. The Nintendo Direct is this week on this day. And so everything can begin this next week. This next week, everything that we've been talking about, all that hype, everything that we've spoken about can begin in the Nintendo Direct. I think that's why I keep saying that this is one of the most, I think, important Nintendo Direct, right, for the Switch. and for Nintendo fans, right? And so even though, yeah, we should keep our expectations intact. Like for example, when you go into a direct, it's always good to lower the bar just a little bit. Okay, lower the bar just a little bit. The only reason why we can bring the bar just a little bit higher is because this could be the very last Nintendo Direct for the Switch. And when I mean that, I mean that it'll be the last Nintendo Direct where where the Switch is the main focus. We could have other directs where Switch can get games, but it'll be alongside the Switch too, and all eyes will be on Switch too. You know, and so yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not streaming from my phone. I'm streaming from my computer, just like I stream everything. But this is a vertical stream. This is a vertical stream. So it is a vertical stream. So if you're watching on your phone, it's a brand new thing from YouTube. It shows up on the shorts instead of showing up on the main. It shows up on the shorts, which is really cool because it's discovered by more people, right? It's discovered by more people when it comes to discoverability and stuff. And so yeah, it's more for YouTube Shorts. So I'm just trying it out. I wanted to go live this morning instead of making a video, to give you guys the information to have this chat with you, because I believe this is a better way to chat, talking to each other. You ask the questions, we can go ahead and I can answer you right away, and I can see your response right away. And so yeah, I found this stream by YouTube Short. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Right here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, it's a cool feature, and I might do it a lot more in the mornings. After I release my video, I might go live in the mornings just to talk to you guys, because it's cool to talk about Nintendo stuff, right? With people who also love Nintendo. And I will probably do more streams like this in the morning, so you guys can just, wherever you are, just look at your phone. Green screen kids. So let's see here. This is an unrelated Switch question, but let's see. Mike, honestly, how do you feel about kids recording their screens to copyright other famous people? I don't understand that question. Green screen kids? Screen recording other kids to copyright other people? I have no clue what that is. Let's see here. According to VGC chart, Switch 2 GPU will be a little bit more powerful than Xbox Series S. I believe it. And he said CPU should be around half as powerful as the one inside PS5 and the Series X and S. That's completely fine, because you have to put into perspective that you're talking about a handheld console as well, right? And so imagine keeping a CPU cool, for PS5 that with the power of PS5 in a handheld mode. I know Steam Deck tried to do something similar, and that console heats up like nobody's business, you know. But yeah, it's just crazy. Taking this out from always. Do you give me permission to do a backflip when I hit 90 subs? Yeah, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Walrus. Backflip, and then record it and upload it. Let's see here. So Joshua is watching on his 55-inch TV. It was 69 instead of it looks. I know it looks pretty small. It looks pretty small on a regular 69 screen, right? It does look pretty small. But yeah, I mean, this is just a test here for. I will probably go live more often in the morning. Just talk to you guys, and just go over the news and stuff like that. That way we could get the ball rolling, and we can talk, and I can know more about your day and stuff. So let me know, what are you guys thinking about this news, right? What are you guys thinking about next week's Nintendo Direct. What are you guys' thoughts about next month? Potentially, we're getting to see the Switch 2. Hey, Joda. If a big game company starts making handheld, stores might have to sell coolants to prevent heal. That's hilarious. I need to put this up here. This is just funny. Like a little case with the ice in the back, like an ice case, like those cases that they make like for your Nintendo Switch. Just add like a little area, like a little compartment where you can put some ice in the back in order to prevent the console from heating up. My What about my Apple job? My Apple job is still around. I'm on leave due to disability. E Prime. So just to answer your question, my Apple job is still around. I'm just on leave due to disability. So technically, I'm working more full time on YouTube right now, but I'm on leave due to disability from work. I'm not sure what it's indefinite the leave for now, but I'm not sure whether I can continue to do the work. Um, you know, so let's see here. We got Happy Duck. Happy Duck. What's up, Happy Duck? I like that emoji. Where that come from? Is that part of the emojis? Is that like a hand? That's pretty cool. I like it. Welcome, Happy Duck. If you guys found this live stream via the Shorts tab, let me know in the chat, because I know a couple of people did find it via the Shorts tab. And if you just got here, we're talking about Nintendo Switch 2. We're talking about next week's Nintendo Direct, and we're kind of clarifying some statements that were said, right? When it comes to what kind of Direct we're going to get next week, and that's basically what we're doing here. Let's see here. I have a question here from Country Girl Gamer. It says, what you think a future Nintendo Switch be like playing using contacts or glasses to play games and use your eyes as and body to move, jump, and to attack. That is, well, not too far away. We have the Apple Vision, Nintendo. Apple's Vision. That's what it's called, right? The headset. Apple Vision uses your eyes and your hand. So you do gestures like this, and you use your eyes. They move when you look at something, and then it highlights that thing. And if you look down, and if you're reading something, I don't know how they do it, but if you're reading something, it'll automatically scroll so you can continue to read and follow your eyes. And you go like this, and then go like this with your hand, and you kind of go like this to make it bigger, smaller, stretch it out, whatever. It's crazy. So that is already out there. All we need is now a Nintendo VR headset that is not part of the console, but it's an attachment, which is pretty cool. And Joanna says, Mike, thank you for what you do for us. Joanne, I thank you for being here. I appreciate you all more than you know. It's this is my happy place, guys. I keep saying it. You are my happy place, guys. You guys are my happy place, and this is something I love doing. Just talking video games with you guys, just having an environment where we can just chat and talk and just look forward to what's next. Virtual Boy 2.0. Hey, you never know. E-Prime. That could be a possible thing. They might call it that. I'm not sure if they will because of the how that went. But Mario and Luigi partners in Time remake. Hey, you never know. You never know. And even NSO could get an update that we don't know about. NSO. So we have Nintendo president stating, yeah, games are coming for Switch until March 2025. We have a Nintendo Direct next week. And also we have clarification from Nate that what he was basically making uneducated, uneducated kind of possession or educated kind of opinion, right? Of what he believes the next Nintendo Direct could be. Not that he heard that it was going to be a partner showcase, but based on the information he's heard, maybe he's heard about a couple of games, right? Maybe he's heard of a list of games out there are going to make it or a different format that he believes that it could be a partner showcase. But I do believe it'll be a full direct. Virtual Boy on NSO, how would that work? How would Virtual Boy on NSO work? That'd be crazy. It's all red. Yeah, the Virtual Boy was like all red with a whole bunch of lines. Listen, I remember going to the store and looking at the Virtual Boy just sitting there, and I looked in there and then saw Mario Tennis, and it's just very red. It gave you a headache after a while because yeah, it was just way before its time, and Nintendo is always trying to do something ahead of time, right? So the technology wasn't there yet. It was just a whole bunch of red lines, no color. It was all completely red. I think there was maybe one game or two games that could you could play easily before getting a headache or getting like, you know, it was just crazy. That's crazy. Hey Jordan, Jordan Shelby 01. You don't have to donate for me to shout you out. I'll shout you out right now. Look, look. Oh my god. How's that? Anyway, yeah. Shout out to Jordan Shelby. I'm not gonna. You don't have to donate. You don't have to donate. I value every one of my subscribers and even visitors who come around. I value every one of you and I appreciate you for being here. You know, this is your time, guys. It's your time, right? It's your time. Your time is valuable. I'm just here. This is your time, and you choose how you want to spend your time. And the fact that you choose to spend your time here on the channel, that just means the world to me, and I appreciate you more than you know. So, with that, that's why I always promise to give you guys the latest content possible. You know, from one point on, I have taken a different perspective on my responsibilities on the channel, right? Um, yes, we have fun and we do things for fun, but my job is to inform you, right? Is to inform you, to give you information. And so I've taken that a lot more seriously over I would say the past year and a half, to make sure that I give you the right information. And if there's something out there that I believe that's not kind of right, or maybe people are misunderstanding, then I think I will let you guys know. I will say, hey, I know there's a lot of chatter about this, but let's take a deeper look at it. Let's break it down and see what is actually said, because that way we set the right expectations moving forward, and then we're not let down, right? We're not at the end kind of mopey at the end of the Nintendo Direct or any presentation, and you know, um, here the better. So that. Um, no, I don't think the Pokemon Day will be delayed. I think Pokemon Day already issued like a little promo flyer, which is pretty cool. Mike should change his name to Snow because he's an informer. An informer. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm bad with jokes. I'm good with dad jokes. I'm not bad. I'm not good with regular jokes. I'm just good with dad jokes. Soren, what's going up? That's Skeletor. Switch 2 not coming this year. So why do you believe that Switch 2 might not be coming this year? Skeletor. By the way, cool name. Really fed. if there was a partner showcase, it would be awesome if it was a summer 22 showcase, the one that had Mario Rabbids, Portal, and more. Yeah, I mean that was a good one. That was a good one. Game Informer reference more than a dad joke. Is that a compliment? I don't know. You better announce that I just argued. I don't know. Not sure if they're gonna announce it. Oh, you mean for Pokemon Presents? Yeah, I mean, that's them. So that is the news, my friends. That is the news. Does anybody have any other question? Any additional question you might want to get my opinion on? Because basically that's what I can give you. I can let you know what I think about it, and and that way we can kind of, you know, informer. Hey, Epan, I don't think I have. Is that a show? Is it a TV show? What's up, Joshi J? Yes, please. Keep it family friendly. Whatever that is. Family friendly. But yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving up the that thing. Oh yeah. Oh yes, for compliment. Okay. All right. Thank you. If that's a compliment, thank you. I appreciate it. The song from the '90s. Okay, I'll look it up. I will look it up. I say Switch 2 coming out holiday of 2024. It'll be available definitely for the holiday. It'll definitely be available for the holiday. I think that Switch 2 is definitely being it'll definitely be available for the holiday. And with Nintendo reportedly making 10 million consoles, then that should be enough for at least the first batch, right? So all they need to do is over the life of the Nintendo Switch, over the life of the Nintendo Switch 2, to reach the Nintendo Switch 2 sales, which I'm not sure if they will, they have to issue 10 batches or 15 batches of 10 million units. You know, I gotta buy it, so I gotta actually review. When GameStop get ready, I think GameStop's getting ready now. Let's see here. Name a car and edit. We have our questions. Any questions regarding the news today? Any questions regarding the Nintendo Direct? Any questions regarding the Switch 2, Nintendo Direct? I hope that the NS2 at least gets teased or announced with the release of the new Nintendo Direct. I can't rule it out. I can't tell you Nintendo will not do this because it's Nintendo. You never know. You never know, right? What if that they're expecting Nintendo to at least issue a teaser before the developers conference, which makes a lot of sense to me. That's the only reason I see Nintendo actually teasing a console, just so that they can talk about it freely on the developers conference, right? That's the only reason. If not for that, I will put the Nintendo Switch reveal in April. You know? But then again, Nintendo could be in no rush when it comes to revealing the console. They could be in no rush whatsoever, and they might just give the developers conference and go straight to April and reveal it there, right? Do you think there will be a direct? By the way, welcome Tyler's Gaming Hub. Welcome. I do believe with 100% certainty there will be a direct next week, but we don't know what type of direct there will be. I personally feel, and this is my personal opinion, right? I personally feel that we will have a full Nintendo Direct. There are others out there, including credible leaker Nate Drake or Nate the Hate, that based on what he's heard, he also feels, his opinion, that it could also be a partner showcase, which is kind of being reported in not a great way out there. People are saying that he said they will be a direct showcase, but he never said that. He just said that based on what he has heard, he's making an educated guess that this might be a partner showcase. Not that it's gonna be, but it could be, right? It's like me saying, we might get a partner showcase, we might get a direct mini, right? I personally believe it'll be a full direct, but but there will be a Nintendo Direct, and then there will also be a Pokemon Presents towards the end of the month. Production start in April. No, no, no. Production already started, Johnny. Production is well underway. Trust me. Yeah, production is well underway because we've already heard from suppliers. We already have information from suppliers. That's why we know that they're developing 10 million plus 8-inch LCD screen for the Switch, because that information came from suppliers from the same exact place that they're assembling the assembly line. So that is well underway. Nintendo has their Nintendo Switch 2 in hand right now, or they're filming stuff. There was also information about them filming in different parts of the world, and they could have already put together the teaser or the trailer, right, or the reveal. But I do believe they're going to have a reveal, a live on stage reveal around April, you know. And so, but when it comes to manufacturing, that's well underway. Is this an official statement? What statement was that one? I believe Nintendo and third partners manufacturers have already been producing. Yeah, yeah. This is exactly what I believe too. Yeah, this is exactly what I believe. Right now, it's very tight-lipped. Right now, everything is very, very hush hush, and I think that Nintendo is doing one of the best jobs at, well, not really at keeping the secret, but at least protecting their information. You know, at least they're doing a great job protecting their information, and when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2, they're doing a really great job at everything we hear. We rarely hear leaks anymore. We rarely hear like big leaks anymore, and I believe that the credible leakers out there are the ones who rarely speak, but when they do, it's true. Nate Drake is one of them. He rarely talks about anything that's coming, but when he does, we see it. There's a whole bunch of other leakers out there who will not stop talking, right? Almost every week. Oh, this is coming. Oh, I heard this. I heard that. But nothing ever comes to pass. And you know why they do that? Because they're trying to throw so many darts to see which would land. And that's not a leaker. That's just a person guessing. You know? Here, he revealed it to the report. Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Cough. Big cough. What? Yeah. You talk about what Nate Drake said. Yeah. Basically, what he stated was that based on the information he has heard I'm pretty sure regarding it, I don't know what he has heard, but to him, he feels like the information he heard belongs more, or in a partner showcase. So he's making an educated guess that we might get a showcase. Not that we're going to get a showcase, but his opinion regarding what he's basically heard in the around. And so what happened was that a lot of outlets out there, a lot of content creators are taking it and they are adding their own spin to it. They're saying, "Oh, Nate Drake said that we're having a partner showcase. No direct is coming." They're saying like if he said, "Oh yeah, for sure, we're not getting this, we're getting that." No, he didn't say that. He just mentioned that based on the information he's heard, that he feels like that that's more plausible to him, right? To him, just like I'm saying, I feel like we're getting a Nintendo Direct. That's not confirmed, but that's what I feel like we're getting. I think we're getting a Nintendo Direct next week, and not only that, I also feel like we're getting the Switch 2 reveal in April, right? Nothing is confirmed until Nintendo actually does it. Grant Shipper says, "Yo, Odyssey, where do you rank Mario Odyssey on your best Switch game?" Oh, Mario Odyssey is all the way on top. You got Mario Odyssey, you got Bowser's Fury on top. Best, one of the best Mario's ever. All right, let's see here. Any other questions? Any other questions you got? Questions? Here. All right, let's hear. I mean, there's also there is unexpected there is unexpected dip when it comes to sales, but I think Nintendo is positioning themselves better than other years in where it's not gonna be that big of a dip when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2, right? And so the transition is gonna be a lot better than it was in prior consoles. The president himself said he doesn't want to have that dip before going into the other console. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want sales to go down or stocks to go down before going into another console. He wants to transition smoothly from one console to the other, right? While maintaining momentum, and that's what's happening. That's why Switch is still doing so great. Games are coming out still, you know, and look at Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder just came out at the end of the Switch's life cycle, right? We got Paper Mario remake at the end of the Switch cycle, right? Princess Peach Showtime, brand new game at the end of the Switch cycle, right? And so that's basically what he means is like an easy transition from one console to another without that sudden dip. Of course, year over year, there won't be that big dip, kind of because it's console gets older, more people already have it, so their sales go down, and people are buying the Switch for the second time or third time or a gift for somebody else. And so yeah, is 15 the day for direct or no? Let me look at the calendar. So the Nintendo Direct, I would say, I have two dates in mind: the 14th or the 15th. Based on Nintendo's track record and Nintendo's Direct last year, the 15th looks like a better date, just because normally in February the directs are on a Thursday, so that's I'll say Thursday from now. Thursday. It could be Wednesday. It could be Wednesday, but I'll say Thursday um, for this Nintendo Direct. Shout out to Kev Random. Is it Kev Random? Shout out to Kev Random. Shout out, man. Thank you for being here. Let's hear You love Israel. Yes, I do. I love every country in the world. You're hungry. Go have a burger. I send you the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You tell me I did. I'm sending you away. I sent you a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You sent me rented. I sent you away. Pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. Just like today. Okay, awesome. So, what video of yours should I watch? What video of mine should you watch first? By the way, welcome, 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 welcome. Um, hmm, I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? There's a. I mean, I do news videos, right? So I would say Monday through Friday news. Yesterday, I took a little break to rest my vision, my eyes, and yeah, I have a couple of videos here. I also we also have the podcast. We have the In Topics podcast. That's a really fun to watch. It's about an hour long. If you want to sit back, have a snack, and watch a podcast, it's there. I have the videos. If you go on the main page, the first video is Odyssey News. The first line of video is Odyssey News. I go over I go over everything inside the world of Nintendo. So I give you news and updates on regular games that are on Nintendo now, software updates, events, all that stuff. And then I always have a main topic at the end, which is a discussion topic. For example, it could be Nintendo Direct, it could be Switch 2, it could be a patent that I bring up. I cover a lot of patents, you know. So every Odyssey News starts with news, just so that you guys are up to date with everything. And then I always have it could be either one or two main topics in the video. Then we have next gen console. I have all of my videos in a playlist that I talk about Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of them have patents on them, so you guys can see. For example, the patent for the VR headset is there on the Switch 2 next gen console playlist. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, we have the VR headset. What else we got here? The dual screen. Everything is there for you guys to watch when it comes to Switch 2. If you're watching old videos, everything is there. But patents, they don't grow old. They're just ideas that Nintendo has potentially to implement into their future concepts, right? And then, of course, the other thing here we have is videos, which is my daily videos. Um, then we have those shorts. I try to do shorts, at least 2 to 3 shorts a week. I'm working on doing more shorts. And then, of course, the next step we have the Topic Podcast. If you're on the main screen, there you can watch all of our episodes from the podcast with our crew. Our crew is composed of, we got Polygeo Network. We have a part-timer, Nintendo Land from Nintendo Land. We got Joycey. We got Zach Kendricks and myself in the podcast. But if you're looking to watch something on the channel, then I recommend those there. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, and there will be more skits coming to the shorts. Okay, more skits are coming to the shorts. Go watch my shorts. Oh yeah. There's you can also I should make a playlist for the skits. That way you guys can see them. I've done a whole bunch of skits in the past. I'm gonna do more. I'll do more. Normally, most of my ads are also skits. I do ads when I get sponsors. They're normally in skit form, right? Let's see here if I can show you one. I wonder if I can show you one here. Let's see. stop sharing here real quick. Let's see if I can show you one here real quick. Then tap. Contract. I think this is it. Let's see here. Screen. All right, so this is let me see if I can show you this one real quick if you guys can see it. I know it's in vertical mode, it's kind of weird, but let me see if I can show it to you here quick. It works out. That's it. It works out. I'll try to share it, see if it works out. Oh, you guys can see that, right? Let me lower this music real quick here on the live. Lower the music. Bring that down. And then this is one of the, whenever I do an ad for the channel, I'm gonna always do them in skits, and this is one of them. And then I also have other skits that I do on the channel. This one.
All right, team. So we've been tasked to create an ad for the Into the AM clothing company, and I want to just let you guys know. I gave you guys each samples so you guys can wear them. Tell me how they feel. Wow, Into the AM, Into the AM. That's done. So soft.
Yeah.
So you guys can wear them. Tell me how they feel. Wow, Into the AM, Into the AM. Yeah, we've got the company name. That's done. So soft, oh soft. It fits so well. Soft. Okay, guys, we have to kind of focus on the key points here. Into the AM, they want to focus on how great the feel of the shirt is, how it fits, right? How it fits. Also, the quality of the graphics and the overall quality of the shirt itself, and of the other products they sell as well. So, anybody have any suggestions? It fits so well. Into the AM. You know what? Give me that Into the AM hoodie over there, and give me that Into the AM cap over there, and I'll come with the ad myself. You guys are just too much. Too much. So soft and so comfy. Into the AM. Into the AM? I love Into the AM.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that was one of them. Let's see here. This is another one for a game. I think it's Police Simulator. Police Simulator 2023. That's a weird. This game is it's a weird, kind of weird game, but fun.
Hi, I'm a police officer. You get a ticket, and you get a ticket, and you get a ticket. Especially you get a ticket, because I'm a cop. I'm a police officer. Yes, you get a ticket. Oh, this is so much fun. You get a ticket, you get a ticket, you get a ticket. Everybody gets a ticket. Hey, huh? Hi, officer. Did you know it's a federal offense to impersonate a police officer on the street? Oh, no, I did not. I would arrest you if my handcuffs weren't fake. I'm sorry, officer. Not to worry, I got the right solution for you. It's called Police Simulator 23. The new Police Simulator offers you gigantic cities to explore. Amazing.
Big commercial here, and then at the end,
illegal activities. Thank you, actor police officer. I will now go home and play Police Simulator 23 and give everybody a ticket. Next up, don't go impersonating a police officer. Play Police Simulator 23. You do not need to be a police officer to play this game. Uniform not included. Results may vary.
Yeah, so that's another one for Police Simulator. That's an ad. Plus other ads that I do on the channel for that are not ads, but more like little skits, making fun of the Nintendo Direct predictions and stuff like that. So I'll do one soon So I will do that. I'll do one soon. Yeah, I have more on a channel. I'll try to do a playlist that way you guys can see them right away. But if you do go on the channel, there should be a playlist, but you have to click on playlist on the top tab, and there should, let's see here, playlist. I think you should go. Oh, it says multiverse of mics, where I do like I did a skit where I pretended to be a whole bunch of other YouTubers. Yeah, and more, and that's basically it. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I think that's gonna do it for the live stream today. Expect the video later today. I will do a video today later, and tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. we have the In Topic podcast. It's gonna be awesome because a lot has happened this week. A lot. Okay, and so tomorrow we'll dive deep into these topics with our co-host DJ Joycey J. We got Polygon Network. We have Zach Hendricks, and I'll reach out to Nintendo Land to see if he wants to come in. If he wants to make it tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow is gonna be our podcast tomorrow night. All right, we'll go over all this information we spoke about today, but with more in depth. Okay, so to recap, Nintendo Switch Direct, Nintendo Direct next week, dedicated to the Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Switch. We'll probably get games going far as 2025, and hopefully we'll get that Nintendo Switch to reveal next month, right? Next month. So that is basically all we have for today. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this vertical live stream, right? The first time I do it. Let me know if you want to see more like this, or you like the other way better, like the other way better. So you guys can see more of the background, see? Oh, my background stuff. Like the set and stuff. So but let me know if you guys like to see this. You like this set or you like the other part better. All right. Got Roblox newbie. Welcome. What's EDP brother? EDP brother? We're talking about Nintendo Direct and also Switch 2. And if you like, you can also rewind and watch this stream post. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Before I let you go, number 1, never give up. Number 2, Johnny on. Where's the balloons? There they are. I'm using the widescreen, but it's a nice short style. Oh, awesome. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Balloons are coming. Balloons? There you go.